So welcome to this episode of Nelson Jam. As you know, I'm Nelson Joseph. It's a pleasure to be with you all this while. Thank you for the support. So before we go into the next lesson, which is registering candidates, well, not registering candidate, we want to look at pulling the candidate data. Is just going to be a short presentation, but I would like to give you a few advice. Please, if you are beginning the registration, the first thing you should do is to disconnect your internet. The internet service usually slows down the software very much, and especially when you are trying to capture, no matter how fast your system is, it's going to give you a lot of headache. So make sure to disconnect your system from the internet if you want to start capturing, but for this one we need the internet. So next thing is go to registration, candidate registration. Remember, we have already done registered our school, so we want to pull CAS data. That is the first thing. After you have registered your school, the next thing is pull CAS data. Actually, on the original context, as soon as you finish registering the school, it will bring you to this place, because why would you register a school if you don't want to start the registration? So it will bring you to this place. Now the next thing is to pull the data, and usually there are some problems that do come up, like this one, no record found. Now no record found is not your problem, it's actually problem from the Waec server, so don't worry. Their server is having an issue and it's going to be fixed in no time. But meanwhile, sometimes you check your internet connection. If it's okay, you know that the problem is from the server, so they will try to fix it and then you can pull your data. So don't worry, wait for this process and you would start your registration in no time. So pulling data is just simple. Click this button, it will bring down the list of students registered for that year, then check all, then add candidate to registration list. Now the second part I want to talk about this is because so that I'll combine this, I don't have to do another separate video about pulling of CAS data. The next one is updating already registered offline entries by data. Now if you have captured the students, usually whenever you come to do capturing, that is when students realize they have mistake on their Waec CAS. Now when a student have a mistake on the Waec CAS, it's not the problem of the SSC. Now you have to go back to Waec CAS, edit the mistake and upload it, but you can't do it because the data to be edited have to be done at the state Waec office. So if you go there and they edit it and they tell you that that edit is done, then you come back, pull the same data, select the student. You can even check all, since it won't override anything. Just check all, click and select the update already registered CAS offline entry. That is if you have already done the biometric for the student and you are just waiting for Waec office to give you go ahead. Yes, we have set this data and things like that. So that is for updating. A student finds mistake after already doing the biometric, but you don't have to delete the biometric and wait for the update and then do it again. So you have to just click on update already registered offline entries. Now that is all. You have 200 students and only 100 did Waec registration, but you pulled 200 already and it's confusing you. It's making you feel like you still have a lot of work to do. What to do is pull the CAS data and select this clear existing data, check all clear existing data and add candidates to list. So it will remove anyone who is not captured and the remaining will be unchecked. like I mean, don't check the all, just select maybe a few students, clear existing data, and it will pull off the whole data that is stored on your system, and you would only have students whose data have been captured. That is for biometric. So see you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching. Welcome to Nelson JM.